No, I truly mean this when I say I think if I didn't have Brittney, I wouldn't be in the position I am now.
From Jalen, who just tied the knot with his beautiful wife, to Tyreek Hill, who is facing possible divorce from his wife, to Jordan Mailata, who met his wife at a reading terminal market. Let's dive into the lives of these NFL stars and the women who stand beside them through victory, defeat, and everything in between. Tyreek Hill. Let's start with Miami Dolphins star wide receiver Tyreek Hill and his relationship saga. Known for his lightning speed on the field, earning him the nickname Cheetah, Hill's personal life has had its share of turbulence. Tyreek Hill and Kita Vaccaro began their relationship journey back in 2021, eventually tying the knot in November 2023 in a Texas ceremony after getting engaged in July 2021. Their love story seemed to be blossoming as they welcomed their daughter Capri in November 2024, adding to Hill's growing family that includes children from previous relationships. However, what started as a picture-perfect NFL love story took a dramatic turn in early 2025. On April 7, 2025, police responded to an assault in progress call at the couple's luxury condo in Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. The situation quickly made headlines, with reports detailing a heated argument that allegedly escalated to concerning levels. According to police reports, the dispute began over couples therapy, but tensions quickly escalated. In a particularly alarming moment, Hill allegedly grabbed their infant daughter and walked toward the balcony of their 35th floor residence, prompting serious safety concerns from Kita's mother, Alicia Johnson Vaccaro, who was present during the incident. She described Hill as very aggressive and impulsive, with anger issues in her statement to the police. The aftermath came swiftly. Just one day after the domestic dispute, on April 8, 2025, Kita filed for divorce, stating their marriage was irretrievably broken. The situation further deteriorated when, on April 17, 2025, Kita filed emergency court documents claiming Hill had disappeared for 2 nights after the dispute and later returned to take Capri without her consent. In these documents, she sought supervised visitation for Hill and exclusive use of their residence. Perhaps most troubling in these allegations were Kita's claims that Hill had never been actively involved in caring for their daughter, never bathing, changing diapers, dressing, or putting her to bed. She suggested his actions were more about control than genuine parental interest, painting a concerning picture of their home life. Interestingly, this wasn't the first time divorce had entered the conversation for the couple. In January 2024, just months after their wedding, Hill had reportedly filed for divorce, but later denied it on social media, claiming they were happily married. This earlier incident, combined with reports of Hill having multiple children with various women, suggests that relationship challenges may have been present long before the April 2025 dispute. What makes this situation particularly complex is that both Kita and Tyreek had previously shared their love story publicly. They ran a YouTube channel together from January to June 2021, giving fans glimpses into their life together, including road trips, family workouts, and even house hunting in Florida. The contrast between these happy moments and the serious allegations in the divorce proceedings highlights how quickly relationships in the spotlight can change.
Baby.
I got a date.
Okay.
Date? You just realizing it?
I was listening, but I heard basketball the whole time.
As of May 2025, the situation remains unresolved, with both legal proceedings and public scrutiny continuing. Christian McCaffrey. Switching to a happier note, let's talk about San Francisco 49ers star, running back Christian McCaffrey and his relationship with former Miss Universe Olivia Culpo. Unlike some of the turbulent relationships we've discussed, this power couple seems to be thriving in both their personal and professional lives. Christian McCaffrey and Olivia Culpo's love story began in 2019 through an unexpected matchmaker, NFL player Tyler Gaffney, who was friends with both of them. Their relationship first caught public attention when McCaffrey liked one of Culpo's Instagram posts in May 2019, and by July of that year, they were photographed vacationing together in Mexico, confirming dating rumors. Their romance progressed steadily, with Culpo frequently attending McCaffrey's games and supporting his career, even through his trade from the Carolina Panthers to the San Francisco 49ers in October 2022. The couple celebrated their love with an engagement in April 2023 during a romantic road trip to Utah, and they officially tied the knot on June 29, 2024, in Culpo's home state of Rhode Island. In March 2025, they announced they are expecting their first child, adding another exciting chapter to their love story. This news came as no surprise to their fans, as Culpo had previously shared her eagerness to start a family, saying, "I feel like the day after my wedding, I'm just going to rip out my IUD and start trying immediately." While their relationship appears picture perfect, they did face one minor controversy. Shortly after their wedding, Culpo found herself in the middle of a social media debate over comments she made about her wedding dress in a Vogue interview. In the interview, she described wanting her Dolce & Gabbana gown to be timeless, covered, and elegant, adding that she didn't want it to exude sex in any way, shape, or form. These comments sparked backlash on social media, particularly on TikTok, where content creator Kennedy Bingham criticized Culpo's choice of words, suggesting they implied judgment on brides who chose more revealing dresses. The controversy even drew McCaffrey into the fray as he defended his wife, calling the criticism evil. Culpo eventually addressed the backlash in an interview with People magazine, saying, "The words I said were spun out of context. I wanted to feel like myself in every sense of the word."
He comes from a great family. We have a lot in common in that respect. I feel like you can really tell who a person is by the people that raise them, and I just love his parents so much. They have a great relationship.
Their relationship continues to thrive as they balance McCaffrey's demanding NFL career with Culpo's modeling and business ventures, demonstrating that with mutual support and shared goals, couples can successfully navigate the unique challenges of life in the spotlight. Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes and his wife Brittney have created one of the NFL's most visible power couples. Their journey began long before Patrick's NFL stardom, as high school sweethearts at White House High School in Texas back in 2012. Despite attending different colleges, Patrick at Texas Tech and Brittney at the University of Texas at Tyler, where she played soccer, their relationship endured the distance. As Patrick's NFL career took off after being drafted by the Chiefs in 2017, Brittney remained a constant source of support, often seen cheering from the stands in Chiefs gear. The couple got engaged in September 2020 in a romantic proposal at Arrowhead Stadium on the same day Patrick received his Super Bowl Live Championship ring. They married on March 12, 2022, in a beautiful ceremony in Maui, Hawaii, with their daughter Sterling Sky, born in February 2021, serving as their flower girl. They've since expanded their family with son Patrick Bronze Levon Mahomes III, born in November 2022, and daughter Golden Ray, born in January 2025. More substantively, Brittney faced criticism in September 2024 on the television show The View for her political views, specifically her support for Donald Trump. Host Sunny Hostin raised questions about this stance given their interracial marriage, referencing Trump's historical policies. Various media outlets have highlighted what they call potential red flags in the relationship. Women.com noted challenges like Brittney's struggle with Patrick's sudden fame, which she discussed in a 2023 CBS Mornings interview, saying she was not prepared for this and felt thrown into the fire. The article also pointed to a 2023 Valentine's Day oversight when Patrick forgot the holiday, particularly significant since they got together on Valentine's Day. Other potential stress points include their substantial financial disparity. Patrick's estimated net worth of $90 million far exceeds Brittney's $15 million, and Brittney's admitted struggles with jealousy regarding female attention toward Patrick. The couple's different approaches to conflict resolution, Brittney reportedly gives the silent treatment when upset, could also present challenges. Work-life balance poses another challenge, with Patrick's intense focus on football leaving Brittney to handle most family responsibilities. Despite having a successful career herself as a business person, trainer, and co-founder of the Kansas City current women's soccer team, Brittney has expressed mom guilt, even with nanny support. Brittney's outspoken nature has occasionally drawn criticism, potentially affecting Patrick's career. After a 2021 Chiefs loss, she tweeted, "Refs are never in our favor," facing significant backlash. In 2022, she expressed her frustration, writing, "I just wish I could do what I want without getting attacked every week." Despite these challenges, Patrick has consistently credited Brittney as essential to his success. In a heartfelt revelation during an interview, he affirmed,
No, I truly mean this when I say I think if I didn't have Brittney, I wouldn't be in the position I am now. I mean, she keeps me more locked in than I probably would be if I was by myself. I mean, there's times where I might come home and I'm tired and I don't want to study or do stuff like that, and she'll tell me, "Hey, you need to get your work in before you come to bed," and that means I need to.
Maxx Crosby. Las Vegas Raiders defensive and Maxx Crosby and his wife Rachel have a compelling love story that intertwines athletic achievement, personal growth, and recovery from addiction. Their journey together began in 2016 at Eastern Michigan University, where they were both student athletes, Maxx on the football team and Rachel (nee Washburn) playing soccer. Their relationship has endured significant challenges, most notably Maxx's battle with alcoholism. In March 2020, Maxx made the life-changing decision to check into rehab to confront his addiction head-on. Baun. This pivotal moment not only transformed his personal life, but also elevated his professional career, helping him establish himself as one of the NFL's premier defensive players. Rachel has been repeatedly credited by Maxx as the cornerstone of his recovery journey. In an exclusive interview with People magazine, Maxx emphasized her crucial role. "I wouldn't be here without her," highlighting how her love and encouragement helped him turn his life around. After several years together, weathering the storms of addiction recovery and the pressures of an NFL career, the couple tied the knot in March 2023. Before their wedding, they had already welcomed their daughter, Ella, in October 2022, cementing their family unit. Maxx believes that the hardships they've faced together have only strengthened their bond, stating, "If you really want to be together, you've got to go through hell and back. We've both been through a lot together, but it only made us stronger." Maxx is approaching a significant milestone in his sobriety journey, 5 years sober in March 2025. He has been candid about the ongoing nature of addiction recovery, acknowledging that "it's something I have to work at every single day," and emphasizing how he relies on his loved ones, especially Rachel, for strength and support. Fred Warner. San Francisco, 49 ER's linebacker. Fred Warner and his wife Sydney have a modern love story that bridges the worlds of professional sports and reality television. Their relationship began in 2020, shortly after Sydney Hightower's appearance on season 24 of The Bachelor, Peter Weber's season, where she was eliminated in week 6. The couple's connection started in an increasingly common way for modern romances through social media. Fred reached out to Sydney by sending an emoji, which she responded to, sparking their romance. They went public with their relationship in June 2020, sharing a photo from a Black Lives Matter protest they attended together, demonstrating their shared values from the start. Their relationship progressed quickly, with Fred proposing in May 2021, less than a year after they began dating. He announced the engagement on Instagram with the simple but meaningful caption, "When you know, you know." The couple married on June 25th, 2022 in an intimate ceremony in Vista, California, attended by several of Sydney's Bachelor Nation friends and Fred's NFL teammates. In October 2023, Fred and Sydney launched their podcast, The Warner House, where they offer fans insights into their partnership and life beyond football. They also announced they were expecting their first child that same month. Their son, Bo Anthony, was born on March 7th, 2024 in San Jose, California, with both parents expressing joy about this new chapter, stating, "We're over the moon and can't wait to get home from the hospital and start our new life." Sydney has been open about the adjustments that come with being an NFL wife, particularly as a new mother. In an interview with US Weekly, she acknowledged that it took time to find her footing in these roles, but emphasized the strength of their partnership, saying, "As a team, we work really well together. We can see glimpses of their family dynamic in their candid conversations, such as this exchange about Fred's involvement with their son."
I enjoyed giving him his little bath time, getting him ready for bed.
Yeah.
You know, those moments, I don't get all those moments that you have with him during the day. So then when I do have those moments at nighttime, I make sure to be extra present in those moments.
Sydney responds with loving humor about how their son reacts differently to each parent.
Sweet. I'm sure he loves it too. I think he's honestly when you do it, when I'm listening, I'm he's not screaming the way he screams whenever I do bath time, bedtime.
I was just thinking that too.
Really?
Yeah.
The couple continues to share their life together on their podcast and social media, providing fans with authentic glimpses into their relationship while maintaining appropriate boundaries. George Kittle. San Francisco. 49 ER's tight end George Kittle and his wife Claire have a love story that blends athletic backgrounds, shared adventures, and a dash of humor. The couple met during their college years at the University of Iowa, where George was on the football team and Claire, nee Till, played basketball for the Hawkeyes. After dating through college, their relationship continued to blossom as George entered the NFL. The couple got engaged in August 2018 and chose an unconventional path to marriage. They eloped in April 2019 at an Iowa jewelry store, keeping their nuptials intimate and personal. They later celebrated with a larger event in Nashville, Tennessee in April 2021 after their original plans were delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Claire has built a significant public presence as a fashion influencer with over 392,000 Instagram followers who appreciate her bold style choices. Her fashion sense has garnered attention, particularly for outfits like her custom Pro Bowl jersey mini dress paired with gold boots. She's also involved in collaborative projects with George, including the Kittle's Closet drop. a fashion collection announced in May 2025 that blends her bold style with George's more laid-back aesthetic. The couple shares many adventures together, often documenting their travels to destinations such as Paris, Belgium, and France on social media. They've also been spotted together at high-profile events, including teammate George Odom's wedding and music festivals like Tomorrowland Winter in France. These shared experiences illustrate their commitment to creating memories together despite George's demanding NFL schedule. What's particularly endearing about their relationship is the genuine enjoyment they find in each other's company. We can glimpse this in moments like when they discuss their appreciation for Thursday night games, which give them rare extended time together.
I used to not really like Thursday night games, and now I absolutely love Thursday night football. You play the game, but then you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And if you take advantage of that time off for your body, you can really treat it as like a mini bye week.
George continued by sharing how these breaks allow them to escape to places like Half Moon Bay, emphasizing how Claire rejuvenates him.
I absolutely love the ocean, and just being able to spend time alone with my wife, my dog, it's like a big recharge. You know, my wife's like my battery, and she recharges me.
This is followed by a playful exchange about making s'mores, showcasing their humorous dynamic.
How can I have some more of something? I haven't had anything yet.
I know you're just pushing my buttons.
You know what that's from, right?
Sandlot, I know. Just going along with it. How can I have some more?
Iconic movie.
George and Claire Kittle's relationship stands as an example of a strong partnership built on mutual interests, shared humor, and genuine affection. Their ability to maintain a healthy marriage while navigating the pressures of NFL fame speaks to their commitment to each other and their shared values. Jalen Hurts. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts and his wife Brianna Burroughs have maintained a relatively private relationship despite Hurts' rising profile in the NFL. Their love story began in 2016 while they were both students at the University of Alabama, where they likely connected through the Greek system. Burroughs is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc., while Hurts is part of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Inc. Their relationship has been described as on-again, off-again over the years, likely due to career demands and relocation. The couple kept their relationship largely private until 2023, when Burroughs was seen celebrating with Hurts on the field after his NFC Championship win. Their engagement was announced in September 2024, featured in an Essence article with beach photos showing them in white attire holding hands. They married in spring 2025 in a private ceremony, with Hurts confirming the marriage in a Men's Health interview published on April 22, 2025, simply stating, "You can call her my wife." During that interview, a touching detail emerged that offered a glimpse into their relationship. Hurts carried a pink post-it note from Burroughs that read, "You are exactly where you are supposed to be. I love you. Follow God. I follow you," highlighting the supportive nature of their bond. The couple made a notable public appearance at the 2025 Met Gala on May 5th, posing together at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. Burroughs wore a maroon gown, which sparked some lighthearted fan commentary for resembling the colors of the Washington Commanders, a rival team, but this was merely playful banter rather than a scandal. Their relationship milestone came shortly after Hurts experienced the pinnacle of his professional career, leading the Eagles to a Super Bowl Licks victory on February 9, 2025, with a 40-22 win over the Kansas City Chiefs that earned him MVP honors. Burroughs was there on the field to celebrate this monumental achievement with him, underscoring her supportive role in his life. Jordan Mailata. Philadelphia Eagles offensive tackle Jordan Mailata and his wife Nikki Bender have a love story that spans cultures, continents, and career transitions. Their journey began in 2018 at Philadelphia's historic Reading Terminal Market, where they had what many would call a perfect meet-cute moment, a chance encounter that would lay the foundation for their future together. After 4 years of dating, Mailata orchestrated a romantic proposal on May 19, 2022, returning to the Reading Terminal Market where they first met. He rented out the entire market for the evening, creating a surprise moment with friends and family in attendance. Their journey to marriage culminated on July 1st, 2023, with a beautiful wedding in Maui, Hawaii. Their wedding celebrations were particularly meaningful, as they honored their shared Polynesian heritage. According to brides.com, they held pre-wedding parties that reflected different aspects of their backgrounds, a neutral, contemporary rehearsal dinner, and a colorful, luau-inspired welcome party. These cultural elements were important to both Mailata, whose family is from Samoa, and and Nikki, who shares his Polynesian roots. One of the most touching moments of their wedding reception came when Mailata sang Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely to Nikki, showcasing not only his musical talents but also the depth of his affection for his bride. This performance, attended by teammates like Jalen Hurts and Lane Johnson, became a highlight that was widely shared on social media and covered by People magazine. Jordan and Nikki's relationship stands as a beautiful example of a cross-cultural union strengthened by shared values and mutual respect. Zack Baun. Philadelphia Eagles linebacker Zack Baun and his wife Ali have built a relationship that has weathered the ups and downs of an NFL career, college transitions, and parenthood. Their love story began during their college years at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where they were both student athletes, Zack on the football team and Ali, née Duquesne, pursuing a degree in communication and media studies. Born and raised in West Bend, Wisconsin, both Zack and Ali share similar geographical roots, which may have contributed to their strong connection. After dating through college, they took their relationship to the next level by getting married on October 14, 2020 in New Orleans, Louisiana, during Zack's rookie season with the Saints. Their wedding announcements on social media reflected their deep commitment to each other, with Zack posting, "Yesterday afternoon, October 14, 20, I married not only my best friend, but the love of my life. Can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you forever." Ali's message was equally heartfelt. That over-the-moon type feeling, well, I'm drowning in it. Yesterday, I married the man of my dreams under the sun in the city we now call home. Here's to sharing a lifetime of love, laughter, and light. These statements offered a glimpse into the strong foundation of their relationship. Their marriage entered a new chapter when they welcomed their first child, a son named Elian, in April 2024, just 1 month after Zack signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. This timing marked a significant transition in both their personal and professional lives, as they adjusted to parenthood while also navigating a team change in Zack's NFL career. The 2024 season proved to be a breakout year for Zack professionally. After spending 4 seasons with the New Orleans Saints in limited roles, primarily as a special teams contributor, he flourished with the Eagles, starting all 16 regular season games for the first time in his career. His exceptional performance earned him Pro Bowl and first-team All-Pro honors, and he finished 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. Ali and Elian were by his side during this successful run, including the 2025 NFC Championship win. In 2025, Zack's career achievements were recognized with a 3-year, $51 million contract extension with the Eagles, reflecting his value to the team. Following this professional milestone, the family celebrated with a vacation in Hawaii, which Ali documented on her Instagram, sharing their special moments together. Cameron Heyward. Pittsburgh Steelers defensive tackle Cameron Heyward and his wife Ali Schwartzwalder have built a relationship that stands as a model of stability in the often turbulent world of NFL romances. Their love story began during their freshman year at Ohio State University, where both were students, with their initial friendship blossoming into romance due to their shared schedules and proximity in dorm life. After graduating in 2011, they moved to Pittsburgh together when Heyward was drafted by the Steelers in the first round of the NFL draft. Their relationship continued to grow, culminating in their marriage on May 11, 2013, at the Westin Convention Center Pittsburgh Hotel. Over the years, they've expanded their family to include 3 children, 2 daughters and a son, creating a strong family unit that serves as the foundation of Heyward's life off the field. Media coverage of Cameron and Ali frequently highlights their stable and loving relationship, standing in contrast to the controversies that often surround celebrity marriages. A 2022 article from tuco.co.key noted, "Most celebrity relationships are marred by many controversies, including infidelity and divorce. However, some couples like Cameron Heyward and Ali Schwartzwalder have managed to project an utterly different image, suggesting their marriage is viewed as a positive example in the public eye." This perception is further reinforced by a 2014 feature in Pittsburgh Magazine, which described their meeting as love at first sight for Cameron, emphasizing a narrative of enduring partnership that has continued throughout their decade-plus together. Beyond their personal relationship, Cameron and Ali share a commitment to community service through the Heyward House Foundation, established in 2015. The foundation supports various initiatives in Pittsburgh, including literacy programs and community outreach. They've hosted fundraisers together, such as Straight Out of the 80s for the Heyward House, where they appeared as a united front, reinforcing their shared values and dedication to giving back. Jason Kelce. retired Philadelphia Eagles center Jason. Kelce and his wife, Kylie Kelce, have built one of the NFL's most beloved and relatable partnerships. Their story began in 2014 when they matched on Tinder, though their first date wasn't exactly the stuff of fairy tale. As they later revealed on their New Heights podcast, Jason was so inebriated that he fell asleep at the bar during their initial meeting, hardly an auspicious beginning to what would become a strong and enduring relationship. Despite this rocky start, their connection grew, leading to an engagement in 2017 and marriage on April 14, 2018 in Philadelphia. Since the birth of their 4 daughters, Jason has retired from the NFL in March 2024 after 13 remarkable seasons with the Eagles, transitioning to a media career as host of They Call It Late Night with Jason Kelce on ESPN. Throughout his playing career and into retirement, Kylie has been his steadfast supporter, grounding presence, and partner in various ventures. Speaking on the Conversations with Cam podcast in September 2024, Jason highlighted Kylie's consistent nature. She is one of the most consistent human beings I know, emphasizing how she keeps him grounded amid the highs and lows of professional sports. This stability has been particularly important as the Kelce family has navigated increasing public attention, especially with the rise in popularity of Jason's brother Travis Kelce and his relationship with Taylor Swift. The couple has collaborated on several projects, including a Wawa commercial in August 2024 that showcased their normal parenting life, and a Philly Special Christmas Party, a charity album featuring artists like Stevie Nicks and Boys II Men. These collaborations highlight their teamwork beyond family life. Kylie has established her own public presence as well, hosting the podcast Not Gonna Lie and supporting causes like the Eagles Autism Foundation. Her down-to-earth approach to life in the spotlight has resonated with fans, particularly her candid discussions about parenting challenges. In an April 2025 episode of her podcast, she emphasized the importance of dating her husband and choosing to appreciate him daily, offering relationship wisdom that reflects their strong partnership. Click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this.